St. Louis style cheese wrap. St. Louis style cheesesteak wrap, #1. I can't even get the title right, so this is gonna go just awesome. Welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. Hey, when Rich and George from Just Cook the Damn Food channel got a hold of us and asked us to join in on their hashtag cheesesteak throwdown, Mike obviously just jumped right on it. And then Mike realized that he's too busy to do it. So he asked me if I could do it. And I'm like, hey, why not? And I remember when I was home visiting my parents after my mom fell, and making sure that she was okay, you know, trying to be the good son, which we all know that I'm probably not anyway, but it's okay. I ate at this barbecue place, and they had a St. Louis style Reuben wrap. And when Mike talked to me about this cheesecake throwdown, I was like, you know what? How about a St. Louis style cheesesteak wrap? The possibilities were there, and I went for it. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to do this cheesesteak wrap. I'm going to light up the griddle here, get it warming, get a pan started for the final browning of the outside. But today we're only using a sweet onion, red peppers. You could use green peppers if you want, but the green peppers don't sit right on the director's stomach, so we try to stay away from them. Today we've got some dry aged ribeye that's been thinly sliced, and some Provolone cheese. Lastly, we have this wonderful white horseradish barbecue sauce that we're gonna mix in it. It's gonna be fantastic. So let's get the griddle and everything heating up and get started. Okay, the griddle's nice and warm now. So the first thing we're gonna do is cook the meat, get it about 80% done, because we don't want it fully done, because we're gonna, at the end, we're gonna wrap it, and then we're gonna cook it in a pan to brown the outside to get it nice and crispy. Now, like I said before, we're using dry aged ribeye that's been sliced pretty thin. It's not going to take super long. You could use the store-bought cheesesteak meat, or you could go by and get yourself some steak and cut it yourself. Either way, make it thin enough so that when you bite into it, you can bite right through. You'll notice I'm not putting any seasoning on this, because we want the meat to shine through, and then the sauce that we're going to put on it is going to give plenty of flavor. Okay, that's looking about right where I want it. I'm going to take this meat off. I'm going to leave the fat on here to cook the vegetables. Okay, now on goes the peppers. We'll let those cook for a minute or so by themselves, and then we'll add the onions, because the onions are going to cook a little quicker. Now on go the onions. We'll finish cooking all these vegetables up, get them back into a bowl, and then we'll start preparing the wrap. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to these. You make sure you put the salt and pepper to your taste. I can tell these are just about done. The peppers are just getting soft, which is what we wanted, which is why we started them first, because we didn't want them to get done and then cook into the onions, or the onions to be overdone. Everything's individually cooked, so let's go ahead and get this thing put together so we can wrap it and get it back on the grill. On the griddle, or in this case, I guess I'm doing it in a pan, so. Yeah. All right, so start with a nice bunch of onions and peppers. Get yourself some meat. The star of this St. Louis style, the Provolone cheese. This stuff's very melty, so it'll make a good wrap. Some of that white horseradish barbecue sauce, and we wrap. I'll tell you, I'm not the best wrapper in the world. I'm not a Snoop Dogg or any of those other guys. So, see, my edge fell out. So, all right, here we go. So I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, then set it down and get it cooking just enough so it browns and heats through and melts that cheese. Hey, while we're waiting, if you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. hit that subscribe button. You'll continue to see every time we release a video. We have more collaborations coming. Who knows what crazy things Mike's volunteering me for. So, hit the bell and you'll get those notifications when we put the videos out. All right. That looks good. Mike's home. Let's see if we can get him to try this. Hey, Mike, you up? Hey, Rich and George. Let me know how your hashtag cheesesteak throwdown worked out for you and what you think of ours. All right, let's see what Mike thinks now that he's not busy anymore.
Editing. All right. For that slice. Ooh. It's pretty.
Oh, yeah. How's that cheese? Nice and melty in there, and the barbecue sauce work well with that?
It does. It is absolutely delicious.
Fantastic.
Damn.
Hey, until next time, we'll see you at the Galley of the Sun.